Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
Live from Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Got him. Now 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Backed off the plate that time.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Left field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. He's trying for third. Swing and a bouncer. Witt stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They get the tag on him. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Will Smith stands in now and watches strike one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Collins has a beat on it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. 1 out, runner at second. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's trying for third. Swing, and he popped it up. Witt. He makes the grab. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He'll score easily. It's 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. You'll want. And it's fouled away. Teoscar goes down on strikes. New inning getting started. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was born in Venezuela. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball, that's upstairs.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And next up for the Royals, Carter Jensen. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Muncy. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. What a stop. Oops, he came home with it. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Big time power. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Now it's going to be Blake Snell.
The strong 2nd inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one lifted to left and makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 error in the inning. Back here in L.A., top half of the 3rd inning, Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. On the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Check swing, and he went 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
Now at the plate, Isaac Collins. Swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike 2. Popped up. Betts. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out. That's to 3rd. Bounces it to 1st, but he digs it out of the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, Yoshinobu Yamamoto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Wrong base as it goes to third. And he'll pull into second safely. Runner in scoring position, no outs. He's trying for third. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he's going to.
And this one gets away. He'll score 3-0, and the Wild Mets will play to run. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on, popped up right side. Pasquantino. Oh no, he threw it home. And he's out at the dish. Will Smith to the plate. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Start of the fourth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
Aye. That's outside.
Here's a 2-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Garcia stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Royals,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez moving under it. This looks like extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. He's not stopping, on his way home. And they put the tag on him. That's the third. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the fourth, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
0-2 now. In the air, left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Puts a bunt down. Oops, throw goes to third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. Here comes Max Muncy. Gets the bunt down the right side. Pasquantino. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
That's a textbook example of needing to hit your target throwing from the outfield. Throw accuracy turned out to be the difference on that play, and it cost him a run in the process. You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing the little things right from at-bat to at-bat. And
now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Yoshinobu Yamamoto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Pasquantino takes it himself, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Puts a bunt down. Massey. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Here's Mookie now. Trying to bunt his way on.
That ball's
and it
foul.
goes just foul.
well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Caught in a rundown now. So 2 down, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. Liner caught at second. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Not in time.
safe.
That's a bunt single. So digging in, Michael Massey. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Next to hit, Jack Caglione. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked.
Back here in L.A., this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Freeman leading things off and takes a strike. Out towards right center field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So man aboard. Now Teoscar. Runner takes off, and that bunted towards third. And he's out on the tag. But a run does come in to score. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Oops, he came home with it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Caught up now trying to get to third. One down. Here comes Max Muncy. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he barehands it. He's safe. On with a bunt single. And now the center fielder, Blake Snell, 1 for 2. And a sac bunt here. And a foul ball. Snell, a former All-Star. 33 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Trying to move him over here. This one in the air center field. Caglione makes his way towards it, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now. 2 on with 1 out. Yoshinobu Yamamoto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Well, the runners will move up. That's too low. Ball 2.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Popped up. Infield fly called there.
Batter's out.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Line drive, base hit. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. In the air to left center. Isbell gets under it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes back at the ballpark. Let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Bunts it towards the mound. Throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Bunted back towards the mound. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Royals.
1 gone, runner at first. Stepping in, Kyle Isbell.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch.
Freeman. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. They put the tag on him, and that's it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Perez gets it to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Gets the bunt down the right side. Hung up in a rundown now.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside the park home run, that's pretty embarrassing.
Drops one down in front of the plate. And foul ball. This one popped up and a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the center fielder, Blake Snell.
I know.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Garcia. He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe, and I'm just scratching my head. So 2 on with 2 away. Yoshinobu Yamamoto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he lays one down the left side. And it's off the bag. Makes it to first on a perfect bunt as they couldn't even get to that one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Hey!
Muncy on third. Snell over at second. Yamamoto at first. 2 out of the inning. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 20-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here's Mookie to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air to left center is Bell. On the move. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second, he wants the cycle. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
In the air, right field. It gets down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Oh, and he's trying for third. Oh, and he's coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Freeman. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul. 0-1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Fires over to first. Just got him on that
Up next for the Royals, catcher Salvador Perez.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Bunts it in the air. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Carter Jensen getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down. Freeman. They get the course. Third out, and that ends. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park homer on a ground ball. And man, defensive drills should be fun tomorrow.
Foul.
The 0-1. Bunting, and he pops it up. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really. And now Teoscar Hernandez drops a bunt down the first base side. Pasquantino. Oops, throw goes to third. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Caught up now trying to get to third. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Safe. He beats it.
He beat it.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
So one gone with a runner at third. Max Muncy digs in now.
The Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund.
Bunting for a hit. And that's a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Squares and gets it down the left side. And that's foul. The 0-2. A bunt and it's popped up. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Blake Snell steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Puts a bunt down. Two outs, runner at first. Now a chance for Yoshi. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Right side, hard hit. Save at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run. Out to short. Witt over to first. And Betts is set down. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers with the lead 26-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're at the top of the 8th. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. On the ground, Betts tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Left fielder Isaac Collins.
1 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Isaac Collins. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And out to a board, pushing for more, pushing his luck. Oh, the throw is over his head. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Down to third, and he gets back safely. So up next, Kyle Isbell. Runners on the move. They pitch out. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Wow, things got pretty exciting right there. I'm not sure if that was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed a sign for a squeeze or something, but man, that turns out pretty ugly.
Hold on, he's coming home. It's a pitch out. He was caught in between there. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 8th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Base hit. Throws to second. Hung up in a rundown now. Round second, digging for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And he's out at the dish. Teoscar Hernandez the next to hit. And he pops up the bunt. And foul ball. Out to short, Witt. Slings to first, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker will hit next. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-1 down. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman
Max Muncy at the dish.
Muncy.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. Back here in L.A., we go to the 9th. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Gets the bunt down the right side. Freeman. It's safe at first. The bunt single. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Here goes the runner. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure they're pretty frustrated. They guessed right on the pitch out. The throw was okay, but they still couldn't cut him down. Aside from a bad jump, they stood no chance at catching him right there.
Man at second. Runner goes again. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Runner on the move again. In there for strike 3. He will score, and they extend their lead.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Puts a bunt down. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Royals,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. This one in the air. Betts. He's there. He's got it. Oh, and he's tagging from first. Throw gets by him at second. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. The tag, and that's the ball game. Well, this one ends in a blowout. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the
search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So called sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing a role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal.